Just a slam dunk of a computer if you're in the market for a new computer. Let me tell you this, it's been since 2019, almost 4 years, since we've had a price on a 17-inch touchscreen like this. That's 4 years. And we have a lower, so we have lowered the price even from back then. So it's an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to get yourself a brand new computer. It is a 17-inch touchscreen, which means you can touch the screen, you can use the touchpad, you can use the keys, you can do all that stuff. But having a touchscreen opens up a whole nother set of options for you as far as how you utilize your computer. So it is a touchscreen. We have 4 colors to choose from today. All right, we have it in the rose gold, I have it in the silver, I have it in this wonderful, what we're calling peacock teal. And I will show you that one. It is absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for something that really charges you up when you get on it in the morning or in the afternoon or even in the evening, look at how beautiful that is, okay? They have fingerprint ID. They have backlit keys. So if you're working in a dimly lit area, office, or your home, or you're like me, I just don't like a lot of bright lights because I'm under bright lights all the time, those keys will illuminate as you turn the computer on. And you can turn them on or turn them off. This is called Universe Blue. It's our most popular. And I will show it to you with good reason. I mean, if you look at this gorgeous, gorgeous screen, look at that. I mean, it's almost like marbleized, right? What a pleasure it is to sit in front of this every day. You know, a lot of us don't want the same old, well, it's black, or it's silver, you know, or it's white. I want something with a little bit of character that'll be noticed when I bring it into an office. It's absolutely beautiful. Each one of these comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig solid state drive, solid state meaning it runs cooler, no moving parts, more reliable. Your battery will last longer. Most batteries in a computer of this size are 8 to 10 hours. This one is 12-hour battery. So if you are working for long periods of time, or if you're taking this on an airplane, on a long trip, you don't have to worry about plugging it in, all that stuff, so you get that. You have 2 choices. It comes with Office, or it comes without Office. If you're never gonna use Office in your life, then fine, you can save a few bucks. My thought is, get it with Office. It's a minimal amount of extra money every month. So I think you get it, and you get all those great Office programs to go with it. We have a couple of ways you can pay. You can use 5 Flex. If you have a credit card, whatever, we take them all, PayPal, every card that you got, we pretty much take. If you don't have an HSN credit card today, I encourage you to get one. We're giving you $50, which would drop the price to $549 or $599, so it'll pay for the Office if you want to get that version. So we have a $50 credit card offer, and what that offer does for you, or to existing credit card holders from HSN, it allows you to take the payments and stretch them out over a year and a half. So rather than paying $120 or $130 per month, you're paying $33.33 without Office, and you're paying just a hair over $36 per month for 18 months with Office. So it makes really good sense, and we don't charge any finance. There's no finance charge. We give you the whole pie. You pay for one little slice at a time, which is the way we do most things in life. I don't think I've ever paid cash for a car, and I sure as heck ain't paying cash for a house. So you get to do that as well, because we know it's a considered purchase. Aaron is gonna break down some of the other features, and we were talking about the fact that it comes with or without Office. People love Office, right? I mean, it does so much to help you around your home, help you with work. Aaron is just relaxing, showing you this could be you. This could be you, relaxing.
You know what, it's tough to come into work on a Sunday, so I found the most comfortable spot in the studio and got comfy. This is sort of the point, though. Your computer can go anywhere with you. Having a desktop is nice. Having a laptop is next level, and having a laptop that works like a desktop because the screen is so big, right? It's this great big touch screen. It's a 17-inch touch screen. You can see everything so beautifully on it. And I'm actually doing work here. This is a PowerPoint presentation that I'm working on. Most of you are picking this up today with Microsoft 365. I wanted to take just a moment and sort of make sure everyone knows what that means. You'll get your computer with Microsoft 365 pre-installed, which is great. One less thing for you to have to do, right? It comes with all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs: Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. So again, all 7 are there: Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. You get a full year license for your computer, for your tablet and for your smartphone. So you can use it across your suite of devices. So for those of you, the majority of you picking up with Microsoft Office, that's what you'll get. Don't go tearing through your box looking for this box. This is just to show you what it is, but it's already pre-installed on your computer for you. What we're gonna do is show you again, especially if you're just joining us, I wanna give you an overview of the computer, of the ports, of the all of it, and I have sort of these little videos that'll kind of help go through, especially the ports and some of the little things. Oh, and then we're gonna show you, maybe right out of this, we're gonna show you the fingerprint reader. That's a really cool thing as well, and we have a great video to show it to you. So this has the AMD Radeon, the Ryzen 3, processor. It's the new 7000 series. It's about 2.5 times faster than the previous version of the Ryzen processor. It's up to 80% faster comparably to the Core i3 processor, faster in multitasking, faster in file compression, faster in those sort of everyday things. The computer is a quad-core computer, 4 brains, 4 engines under the hood with 8 threads. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. RAM is really important. People who shop for computers, who know computers, shop RAM first. RAM means your computer will be faster online. It means you'll be able to multitask more quickly. That's the #1 reason people buy a new computer. If your computer is too slow, too hot, too heavy, today is a great day to get a computer that is lighter, that stays cool to the touch, and that is so fast, both in starting up and in multitasking. 256 gigabyte solid state drive makes your computer lighter, quieter, and faster. There's no moving parts inside the computer. It accesses information more quickly, and it's sort of auto on and auto off. If you turn your computer on and it takes forever for it to come on, as soon as you open this, it's on, and I'll actually show you that in a sec. There are 2 USB-A ports on the computer, so 2 full-size USB-A ports, as well as a smaller USB-C port. Fingerprint reader is so cool. When we build a computer, that is sort of the last thing we put on the highest end computers at HP is the fingerprint reader. We'll show you that in just a few minutes. You have a 12-hour battery life, so all day long battery life. I think that is one of the most extraordinary innovations with this, is because of the architecture of the processor, that Ryzen 3 processor, it uses battery life more intelligently. So your battery goes all day long, 12-hour battery life. AMD Radeon graphics and AM3 Ryzen processor, both built in with that accelerated processing unit. Hopping over to the other side of the computer, we'll do this quickly. HP True Vision camera, so whether you're doing Skype or you're doing Zoom, you're doing Microsoft meetings, whatever it is you're doing that you need a camera, you've got one built in, a high definition one built in. Full-size backlit keyboard, so all lighting conditions, you can see it really beautifully and really clearly. All your ports, again, 2 USB-A ports, a USB-C port, even an HDMI port. You can send high definition video and audio with just 1 cable. Hey, did you know, because this is such a special processor that is so good with video and graphics, you can add up to 4 external screens with this computer. So you can really set up a workstation if that's something you're thinking about. 17.3-inch high definition touchscreen, touchscreen, touchscreen. That's probably the most important thing about this. You know, touchscreen computers are usually a lot more expensive. It's so nice that this is so affordable. Can we talk about fingerprint reader for a minute? Check out this video. So I want to just make something clear. This is a different computer. So this is not the computer we're selling today, but it has the touchscreen feature, and I wanted to show you this video so you can see how the touch fingerprint works. So you see what we just did? I took my finger, touched that fingerprint reader, and it opened the computer for me. It's an amazing world we live in, Guy, right?
I have to log in to my computer all the time.
Old school, right?
We don't even have my office computer here. Our computers here, you know, I like our computers. They're great computers, but we got them about a year or so ago, and they don't even have that fingerprint ID. Now we also have to log in because it's a legal thing, and obviously, you know, we need to make sure that we're the right person on the computer. But when you're at home, I mean, it's my house. I'm the one on the computer. I don't want to have to type in a code every time. Just put your finger down there, right? It's the coolest thing that you can utilize. So get that as part of the deal that we're offering today. So let me just tell you this, all right? Don't talk yourself out of this. Get it home. Try it for 30 days, all right? It is so worth it. When you get home and you open this thing up and you power it up and you're like, wow, look at all the stuff I can do. Because a lot of people are like, well, I'm retired. I don't really need a good computer. But you need one even more. Because now you're planning trips, planning vacations, you're looking at your retirement accounts, you're doing all that stuff. You want to do that all on a bigger screen. You don't want to have it on a little teeny tiny screen. And you want all these extra features, the backlit keys. There's a full-size speaker bar in here, so you have great sound built into this computer as well. So if you're watching movies or if you're, interacting with your computer and there's audio, you have great sound on the audio as well. And you get all that, and here it is. This is the bottom line. For about $36 a month with no interest, no finance charge. So think about what you spend that kind of money on every month, right? I mean, think about it. We throw that money around like it's nothing sometimes, right? 30, 40 bucks here, 40. Obviously, you know, you're paying probably twice that to fill your gas tank, all right? And I know your computer is probably as important, definitely in the top 5 of the things that you utilize in your life every day with your car and your house and your TVs and all that other stuff. So it's not a place to try to save money. It's not a place where you should be like, I don't think I need it. You definitely need it. And if you have an older computer, it's time to upgrade. I wanted to ask Aaron something real quick, because I don't know if we've delved into solid state.
Let's do it.
Can we do that? Because I know, you know, for years I had, you know, before I got a solid state drive, I had traditional hard drives. Yeah. And my computer was always plugged in.
Yeah.
It had to always be plugged in.
Because the battery goes so fast, and your computer was always hot to the touch, I'm sure, as well,
I had to
right?
put it on a table.
Yeah, it was not coming.
And I mean, literally, I'm not talking about warm. It got hot.
Like full on hot. So here's the deal. This doesn't get hot because it has a solid state drive. Let me spend a minute explaining what that is, and then we'll look at a video. So before solid state drive, and certainly you still can buy what's called a hard disk drive computer.
Yeah.
A hard disk drive computer has a mechanical component inside it. That's the hard drive. And every time you store information, save information, copy information, retrieve information, play a file, it's bringing information from that hard disk drive. Well, we know from high school physics, because that disk had to move, movement equals friction. Friction equals heat. Heat is the enemy of consumer electronics.
Right.
This computer has no moving parts. It's a solid state drive. It's all just circuitry.
There's not 2 sticks rubbing together in there, right?
There's no
friction.
No gunpowder flash has to happen in order for information to come out. So here's what that means. We'll show you the video right now. We'll compare this, your new solid state drive computer, compared to a hard disk drive computer. Your computer is lighter, is quieter, and is faster. It weighs only a little bit over 3 pounds. It's super quiet. It's cool to the touch. Faster boot up. Your applications load more quickly. You have a better battery life, about a 12-hour battery life. There's no moving parts. The computer is quieter. All of those things, again, benefits. Faster boot up, applications load more instantly, better multitasking, longer battery life. I want to show you something. So this is HSN Live, where it's not because we have an ego thing and I want to watch myself on 2 screens. I promise it really isn't, but we have permission to play it. So I am live streaming hsn.com. I'm actually doing this, I'm live streaming HSN on YouTube. I could be live streaming it on hsn.com as well. Point is, when you're live streaming something and you close your computer, how long does it take to get the stream back up? 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds?
At least.
Next week?
Yeah.
Right. If your computer is 2, 3, 4 years old, I'm telling you guys, with the solid state drive, with the new Ryzen 3 processor that's 2.5 times faster, right, than its predecessor, with the backlit keys, it's the little convenience things about this, with a 12-hour battery, this is a big thing. We've mentioned it a few times, I want to mention it again. We're including HP's 2-year accidental damage protection. Guy said, we haven't seen a price this low on a 17-inch computer. We, the folks at HP, haven't seen this for...
It's almost 4 years.
Since 2019. But more than that, we at HP brought in a computer that is all new in terms of technology, and maybe only one time have done this accidental, 1 or 2 times have done 2 years of accidental damage protection. So that means if you drop your computer, if you break your computer, if you have spills, if you have accident, look, I broke my hand last week. Things happen. You know, life happens. It comes at you fast. Next thing you know, your computer's on the floor and it's shattered. For the next 2 years, it doesn't matter if you did it, if your kid did it, if your dog did it, if your husband knocked it over, it doesn't matter. HP will repair with original HP parts, or will replace your computer entirely for the next 700 plus days. There's customer service there for you 7 days a week, fast and easy shipping to get your old computer out, your new computer in. I think there is real peace of mind that comes along with that. I think if you're thinking of this for a graduation gift, for anyone going to college or going to high school, for Mom's Day or for Dad's Day, I don't know when we'll see another 17-inch touch computer, but I know that this one with the Ryzen processor advances everyday computing. If there are people that do everyday schoolwork, everyday gaming, great gaming. In fact, we have one other AMD video, kind of AMD positioning video that I think is so interesting. AMD is found everywhere. And if you think, oh, this AMD company, where are they found? If you've been fortunate enough to be on the Boeing Dreamliner, one of the coolest planes, did you know the pilots use AMD technology to navigate that great big plane. If you've been to New York, I'm a big theater guy. If you've been to New York and you've gone into Times Square and you've felt those goosebumps with all those graphics around you, AMD drives those graphics.
Yeah.
For example, gaming, standalone gaming stations, Xbox, PlayStation, they use AMD cards. That's why we're so excited to have the AMD Ryzen 3 inside your computer. It powers all of those things, intelligent driving machines, and your everyday laptop. Imagine what it can do. Only in AMD do you find what's called an accelerated processing unit. And you see here, your central processor and your graphics processor are one inside this computer. And I'll show you this in a little bit different way here live in a second. But basically what it means is instead of your computer having to go through 3 processes to get an information from the brain to the screen, it's one step. Yeah. It's one process. So it's like this. Most computers have a central processor and a graphics processor, and there's 3 steps to get the information and to get it onto the screen. In your new computer, because it has an accelerated processing unit, they're interlaced. AMD is the only company that does that. It's a revolutionary thing to have an accelerated processing unit in your computer. It means it's faster, it means it's more energy efficient, it means it has a 12-hour battery life, it means it multitasks more quickly, all of those things.
It's like, I equate it to, like, you know, people in general that are quick?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
some people are
like
just fast.
My mother can crack a joke at, somebody will say something and she comes up with something so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how does she do that?
Yeah.
You know, and I got a little bit of her in me as well. Like, if somebody says something, I can pretty much follow it pretty quick. That's what it's like. It's like the people that it takes time to think about what, or the ones that are just like, wow,
quick.
that is so sharp.
Just quick.
It's basically, it's like, it's called a synapse. But when you think about it, it's a really, it's like your brain works. It's really, really fast. By melding those 2 things together, it makes the performance much better. That's what it is. And we don't want to get too scientific on you, but you know what I'm talking. That's why I said, you know, people that are really quick.
Yeah.
That's
you know
what this computer is like. And we were talking about, you know, processors, and we were talking about all that, and I was thinking, you know, if you're a gamer, or if you, a lot of our senior friends love to gamble online.
Oh,
they love to, you know, to go to
fun.
the fun slots and all that stuff. That's a great, this is great for that.
A touchscreen especially, because you can touch your cards, you can move your cards, you can shuffle.
It's more immersive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like when you touch the, you know, the slots, and you can do all that, or whatever games you play. That's just like an extra bonus, in addition to everything else it does. So, is it worth $33 a month to get all that? To try it out for 30 days, or $36 if you get Office? I think so. When I think of all the different things that, you know, are in my world that I'm like, you know, I want to try that. A lot of them aren't like $33 to get into, or $36, right? You know, it's like, I always wanted to drive that car. You know, you're going to spend a lot of money, and yeah, sure, maybe you can take it for a test drive, but you know, you're probably not going to have 30 days to do that. We give you 30 days to be able to try this out, see what you think. If you don't absolutely love it, return it. We don't gain anything from a dissatisfied customer, okay? Unless you tell us about it, because then we gain, and we try not to do whatever happened before to you again, right? So we want you to be happy. That's why, versus retail, where, you know, you go to a retail computer store, you may get 2 weeks to return it, maybe.
This is important.
All right, it's important to be able to have that 30 days, because I know this is a considered purchase, and I know this is a lifestyle thing. It's like, my computer's part of me, so I want to be able to try it. You get to do that. Remember, when you choose today, all you need to choose is pick a color. I've got rose gold, I got silver, I got the universe blue, which is the most popular, right here. And then Aaron has the peacock over here, the peacock teal. All right, and all you decide is, do I want it with Office or without? That's it. And do I want to use my credit card? Or, hey, maybe I'll get an HSN credit card today. They're giving us $50 to sign up. What? Now that just dropped. Hey, you're getting a better deal. $50 off either one.
Awesome.
Either without Office or with Office. And this is the big one, you don't have to pay it off in 5 months. All right? Hey, listen. A lot of people will be like, you know what? I want that computer now, and I don't want any bills. Pay the whole thing off. It doesn't matter to me. But if we're going to allow you to finance it without charging you anything, why give us all the money?
Right.
I mean, keep it in your bank, make monthly payments, and if you get the HSN credit card, 18 months, no finance, no interest charge. Without Office, $33. With Office, $36, Aaron. I mean,
awesome.
Worthwhile investment, not only, you know, in a computer, in yourself, in your comfort, in your travel, in your work life. It's an investment. I'd never consider a computer an expense because what would you do without it?
You're on it every day. I mean, it is such a way to upgrade
And it
what
worked
you do. The
everywhere
time
you
of your life.
go. Yeah.
I don't know a better way to upgrade 8 hours of your day just like that than with a new computer. A couple things we want to show you guys real quickly. We want to review this processor, comparing it to another processor. You might be familiar with Intel. Intel's a wonderful, obviously wonderful company that builds processors. Their top of the line is Core i3. The top of the line here, or their top of the line series is their Core series, and the i3 is the beginning of that. Here, this is the R3. We want to show you how these compare in an independent test. In office productivity, the Ryzen processor outperformed the Core processor by about 31% in office productivity. Think about that. A lot, that's important to you guys. 80% of you are picking this up with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, Publisher. You plan on doing some office work.
Yeah.
How about doing it? You know, what would you do if you had a third more time in your day?
Sweet.
It's giving you your time back.
Yep.
Multitasking up to 58% faster. It's giving you your time back in your day when you got lots of things to do, knocking out that multitasking, you know, more than 50% faster. File compression, some of those kind of things. You don't have to wait for all that downloading. It's 80% faster, again, compared to another great, probably much more expensive processor compared to a Core i3. And I'll sort of show you that live in action. My computer is connected to your television. We've got it plugged in, and I just want to show you a couple things that we've got going on here. Hi, I haven't really shown you guys the camera. Fabulous camera built in, high definition 720p camera. I'll recommend one more time, pick up PC Mover. PC Mover moves everything, your movies, your music, even your old programs from your old computer.
So I won't lose anything.
So you don't lose anything. It does it wirelessly, and then it will format your old computer for you. Like if you're giving it away, donating it to a church, or selling it. Selling it's a great idea. To government standards.
Wow.
So like it's you don't have to worry about it at all. Again, you don't have to do that, but that's included. It's called Safe Erase. And this has 3 licenses, so you can move things over and then do Safe Erase 3 different times. It's an awesome product for anyone buying a new computer. Just wanted to kind of show that again. I know a lot of you guys picked up the mouse, or picking up the mouse as well. I think that's really smart.
Yeah, no, do we have any printers left? Just real quick.
Oh, do we? Yeah, we didn't have many to start.
Do we have any left?
Here, I'll show you.
All right, 2 dozen left. They're going.
It, 2 dozen? Yeah, okay, that printer's gonna sell itself out. That comes with 16 months of HP Instant Ink, by the way. I'm just running through all this stuff to show you, like, if you were doing high definition video, or high definition gaming and video like I am, and running.
That looks like a TV on a wall.
Look at that, and
Right?
I'm gonna show you that, I say again, AMD sets the standard worldwide for gaming video especially.
Yeah.
They're in